Luka Doncic has revealed a shocking body transformation. Also, should the Lakers bring back this former player to play center for them? That's coming up next on The Big Lead. What is up, and welcome to The Big Lead. My name is Doug McKain, credentialed member of the media. I've covered LA sports and the NBA for over a decade. Chat Sports, 24/7 Sports, Bleach Report, SI. Also do work for Dodgers Nation, Locked On Rams. I do NFL radio. But this is The Big Lead. This is my new show, my passion project, where I cover the hottest stories in sports and the Lakers in less than an hour. So lots of Laker talk here, 24/7, 365 about your purple and gold. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, the notification bell. If you really want to support the channel, help your boy out, you'll hit that like button, drop a comment down below. Also, I want to give you guys a jersey, and you'll be eligible for a Luka Doncic Lakers jersey. Once you get to 2,000 subscribers, all you have to do is comment Luka Magic down below, and one lucky winner will win. And we're doing a lot of giveaways here, Fanatics gift cards, jersey giveaways, autographs. So definitely subscribe so you're eligible for that. But let's get into it. And the first thing we're going to talk about is these pictures of Luka Doncic, and he's looking slim and trim. This is revenge bod Luka Doncic at Real Madrid, shooting, practicing. Of course, that is where he spent a lot of time because he didn't go to college. He was already playing pro for Real Madrid. And this is skinny summer Luka. And no, this is not, this is Luka Doncic being skinny. It's the equivalent of Ben Simmons offseason shooting vids. No, come on now. Let's be honest. This is a guy that heard a lot of the critics. He heard fans, analysts saying that he wasn't in shape, that he didn't have enough left in the tank in the fourth quarter. He heard his own coach in J.J. Redick say that he wanted his team to be in championship shape. And translation, hey, Luka, put down the American fast food. I saw a video that said Luka Doncic before being addicted to American fast food. It was him dunking and this and that. I guarantee you he also thinks about the Mavericks. Never forget Michael Finley taking the beer away from him after they advanced to the NBA Finals. This is a guy whose weight has been a constant topic throughout his entire career. And even with the Mavs, you had fans analyzing his every picture. So I love this because, I mean, first of all, the food in Spain is better than America. So that means he's laying off that. Okay. Look, American food's good. Food's good everywhere. It's Mexican. Nothing can top Mexican food for me. Mexican food's number one in LA. Nothing tops that. But still, Luka Doncic is clearly making a very, very big-time commitment. We got a jawline. There's a jawline sighting. I want to see more dunks, more athleticism, and I think there's also an indication that he is going to re-sign with the Lakers. I think that it's going to be a topic, man. I think that the rest of this group is going to get in shape and be in their best shape. I think we're going to see in September Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic and all these guys showing up looking swole and looking ripped and looking buffed, and we're going to have some random drug tests happening because of how this Laker team looks. So I'm extremely excited about this. It shows you that he has understood the assignment, and I also think, too, hey, you play with LeBron James, and I think that a small factor of that as well is LeBron James is 41. He trains like he's 25. And playing alongside LeBron James, I think, puts you in a position where you want to take care of yourself and you want to be at your best. And I'm saying it right now, Luka Doncic MVP season in 2025, okay? And no, I don't want to hear, this is Ben Simmons shooting threes at his local high school gym in New York. No. This is Luka Doncic making a bigger commitment, and they're going to get the best version of him. This is revenge bod Luka. Okay, so let's switch gears. More Lakers talk, and let's talk about a big man, because that's what the Lakers need this offseason. It's going to be a topic we're going to be hitting again and again and again. And today we're going to talk about old friend from North Hollywood, went to Stanford, always used to rock the Dodgers hat. Talking about Brook Lopez. So Brook Lopez, his contract is expiring. He is going to be a free agent. He can sign wherever he wants. He's going to be 37. He did play in 78 or more games in each of his last 3 seasons. So that definitely is a positive sign. But ESPN's Bobby Marks, he said the Lakers are expected to show interest in him this offseason. He said, quote, "There's going to be plenty of interest in him. I'm sure the Lakers have already talked to him." So that's, of course, him speculating a little bit, but it's no secret. The Lakers are going to cast a wide net. They're not going to leave any stone unturned when it comes to having a big man and finding the right big man. And I'm sure that Brook Lopez is a guy they're familiar with, right? They understand what he's about as a player. He is a winning player, and the Lakers, they had him back in 2017 and 2018. Of course, that was during the post-Kobe era. They weren't a very good team. So you can't expect too much from a Brook Lopez at this stage of his career. But I think the thought process for Brook Lopez is, and for the Lakers just in general, is Brook Lopez, look, I mean, last year, Brook, 80 games in his age 36 season, averaged 13 points per game, had 5 rebounds and 1.8 assists. Oh, and he also shot 4.7 threes per game at a 37.3% clip. That is very, very good for a big. And I think the big question for the Lakers is, look, this is a guy that's been one of the better defenders at his position throughout his career. Finished top 10 in Defensive Player of the Year twice, was as high as second back in 2022 and 2023 with the Bucks. But can you get a big? Can you solve your big man problem without having to trade Austin Reeves? Because I think that's something that the Lakers need to think about is the future while also contending in the present. And there's veterans out there. Capella is 31. Lopez is 37. Those are some of the best available options on the free agent market, but they're not overly athletic. They're definitely kind of short-term fixes to that position, and then you kind of have to revisit that. So the Lakers could, I mean, there's Jericho Sims and there's Day'Ron Sharpe. I mean, there's also other restricted free agents that are a little younger and have a little more upside and long-term fit potential than a Brook Lopez or a Clint Capella. So it's kind of, what are you hoping for? Someone that can grow this organization long-term, or someone that fills a need in the short term, and you're kind of pushing all your chips in for the 2025-2026 season? So, I mean, you look at what they did when they had to rely on a young big man in Jackson Hayes, and it didn't bear any fruit. He was virtually unplayable to the point where J.J. Redick said, no, we're going to play all of our starters for an entire half for the first time in the play-by-play era because we don't trust a young big in Jackson Hayes. So it could be that going the veteran route is better if you're all in on 2025 and you still think you can win a championship with a trio of Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves. And me personally, I think that, look, call me crazy, say I'm kind of looking way too into it, and I see people, Luka Doncic is going to be hookah bong rips, and he's going to have fun this summer, and he's not going to be in great shape. I think he's going to be the MVP next season. And I think that LeBron James realizes that, look, it's a lot to ask for a guy coming in from Dallas, first year to win a championship with no big. LeBron's going to empty the clip for one more season. And I think Austin Reeves is going to be tormented and haunted for this offseason where he underperformed. He disappointed in the playoffs, and that's going to eat at him, and he's going to want to be at his best in 2025 and 2026. So you're going to have 3 guys that are going to have a major chip on their shoulder. They're going to be playing with an edge. So I think from that standpoint, it just comes down to, if you keep Reeves, then you have to add in other areas. So, yeah, I think for me, that's kind of where I'm at with that. I would definitely love a Brook Lopez. I would love a Clint Capella, but we'll do further breakdowns of him. Now, Jackson Hayes does feel like he's improved this offseason. He did an interview with Lakers Nation. He said, I feel like I grew a good amount in certain ways on the defensive end, stepping up and showing that I can compete at that high level and not just be a backup for a team. I feel like I showed I can be out there playing more. Obviously, there's still a ton of things that I need to work on, but I feel that I got pretty good throughout the season. So, look, there's no doubt that the Lakers are going to look elsewhere. Hayes is going to be a free agent this summer. I mean, there is a chance that he does come back, especially when you consider the fact the Lakers don't have a lot of trade assets to go out there and significantly upgrade that position unless you really want to shake things up. So, I mean, maybe you do bring back Jackson Hayes, and then you have the young dude with the older dude, and then you look at them in the aggregate, and you kind of factor that in as well, and you kind of just focus on the fact that, yeah, he did have some nice moments. I mean, he averaged 6.8 points per game, 4.8 rebounds, 0.9 blocks in 19.5 minutes during the regular season. He does have the potential to be a lob threat for Luka Doncic. But, I mean, what I look at is a team will tell you how they feel about you with your minutes and your usage. And the truth is, I bring my facts to the fight, is he played just 7.8 minutes in the Lakers' first-round loss to the Minnesota Timberwolves. So 7.8 minutes a game is not a lot, right? I mean, that is definitely not a lot of minutes that show you that they felt great about you as a player. But, yeah, I mean, I do think that even though he is limited, he's got some potential. There's athleticism there. And at the right price, I certainly would consider Jackson Hayes. I'm not completely out on Jackson Hayes. I'm kind of in the information gathering stage as well as the team is, right? So I definitely think that for sure. So, yeah, I mean, I think where the Lakers are at, you have to kind of just assess just the vision of this offense and what J.J. Redick thinks is going to be best for his team, and you have to build a team around that. Now, another thing I want to talk about real quick about the Lakers, too, is there was a report that the Lakers once offered Kobe Bryant to the Cleveland Cavaliers for LeBron James. This is the report from ESPN. According to multiple sources with direct knowledge of the event, the Lakers once contacted the Cavs to investigate whether Cleveland would make James available in a possible Bryant trade. In the summer of 2007, Bryant was 28 years old and coming off a season in which he averaged 32 points per game and shot 46% from the field. He had 3 rings and would win his first most valuable player award the following season. Bryant was under contract for 2 more seasons, but he was frustrated with the Lakers after 3 consecutive subpar seasons following the Shaquille O'Neal trade. And, of course, the Cleveland Cavaliers, they pretty much picked up the phone, farted on it, and slammed it shut. And they hung up on the Lakers. They said the Cavs said that James indeed was untouchable, sources said. Then they attempted to make the Lakers a different offer for Bryant, offering anyone else on their team in a package for him. The Lakers had no interest. So this is from Brian Windhorst, and no slight on Kobe Bryant, my favorite athlete of all time. I wouldn't be talking to you, and I wouldn't be in this business if it wasn't for Kobe. Got a chance to meet him a couple different times. Actually got to play one-on-one against Kobe. I'll tell you that story on another show. But look, this is LeBron James in his prime, okay? This is the only guy that ever exceeded the phenom status hype. This is the guy who was on the cover of Sports Illustrated. This is the guy that had Allen Iverson and Michael Jordan and Jay-Z at his high school games. This is the ultimate phenom that wasn't even in his prime yet. Of course, you weren't going to trade a 28-year-old Kobe Bryant with 2 years left for a LeBron James. I think it's funny the Lakers even had the unmitigated gall to pick up the phone and make that call. But I think the beauty of all this is the Lakers end up winning a couple more championships with Kobe, and he's right up there with Magic Johnson, arguably the best Laker of all time. I think it's a very tough debate between Magic and Kobe, but he's in the conversation. It's a short list. It's a table with 2 chairs, and it's just those guys. And I think for me, the biggest takeaway is, holy crap, imagine LeBron and Kobe on the same team with the Cavs. That would have been insane. That would have been absolutely insane what that would have had looked like. I don't know if it would have been great for the league, but yeah, I kind of like the way things panned out because later the Lakers were able to get Pau Gasol on February 1st of 2008, and they get a Hall of Fame big. They go on to win a couple of championships, and yeah, it was a great time as a Laker fan. But that's going to do it for this episode of The Big Lead. My name is Doug McKain. You can follow me on X and Instagram at DMAC_LA. Do me the biggest favor. If you're watching this, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button, hit the like button. This is just the beginning of The Big Lead. The hottest stories of sports in less than an hour. I'm your guy, DMAC. That's what my friends call me. But it's all about you guys, man. Trying to give you guys everything you need for your Los Angeles Lakers. But see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, I'm out.